Hello, students. After having dealt with all main concepts of genetics, that is, inheritance of one gene, inheritance of two genes, incomplete dominance, codominance, linkage, recombination, etc., we proceed towards last 2 points from genetics, that is, sex determination and genetic disorders. Under sex determination, we have to study sex determination in human. And in genetic disorders, we have to study Mendelian disorders and chromosomal disorders. The process by which sexuality of an organism is decided is called sex determination. Henking discovered genetic basis of sex determination by working on insects. He observed specific nuclear structure during spermatogenesis in insects. He named these structures as X bodies. He observed that after spermatogenesis, 50% of the sperms obtained these structures, while 50% did not. Later on, it was found that X body observed by Henking was actually a chromosome, and thus this chromosome was named X chromosome. Chromosomes involved in the sex determination are called sex chromosome, while other chromosomes are called autosomes. In human and in many other animal species, sex is determined by specific chromosomes. The sex of an organism is determined by type of chromosome. Basically, there are two types of chromosomes, namely autosomes and allosomes. Autosomes contain genes that determine somatic characters of organism, while allosomes determine sex of an organism. Therefore, they are also called as a sex chromosome. Here, there are two types, male heterogamy and female heterogamy. XO and XY of the sex determination are example of male heterogamy. XO type, some gametes have X chromosome, while some gametes are without X chromosome. In XY type, some gametes have X chromosome, while some gametes have Y chromosome. Female heterogamy, ZW type of sex determination, is an example of female heterogamy. In ZW type of female has one Z and one W chromosome, while male has a pair of Z chromosomes. So here there are two types, male and female heterogamy. Male heterogamy, male produces two types of gametes with respect to sex determination. So XX and XY in human, it is an example of male heterogamy. Female heterogamy, female produces two types of gametes with respect to sex determination. Example is ZZ, ZW type of sex determination observed in birds. So here these are the two types of heterogamy, and we have to study XX, XY type of sex determination in detail. XX, XY type of sex determination in human beings. Human beings show XY type of sex determination. Out of 23 pairs of chromosome present, 22 pairs are exactly same in both males and females. These are called autosomes. A pair of X chromosome is present in female. The presence of X and Y chromosomes are determinant of male characteristic. The female have two X chromosomes along with other autosomes. It is a case of male heterogamy, where male produces two types of sperms. 50% of the sperms having one X chromosome and other 50% have an Y chromosome. The female are homogametic and produce ova with X chromosome. Sex of an individual is decided at the time of fertilization by the type of sperm fertilizing the ovum. So here there are two types of sex chromosome, namely X and Y chromosome. Human have 23 pairs of chromosome. So that is 46 chromosomes. Out of 23 pairs, 22 pairs are called autosomes and one pair is called allosomes. Both male and female have same number of autosomes, but allosomes differ. Male have autosomes plus XY and female have autosomes plus XX. Therefore, chromosomal complement of male is 44A plus XY in male and female have 44A plus XX in female. Our next point is genetic disorders. Genetic disorders grouped into two categories: Mendelian disorders and chromosomal disorders. Mendelian disorders cause mainly due to alteration or mutation in a single gene, whereas chromosomal disorders are due to absence or excess or abnormal arrangement of one or more chromosomes. Examples of Mendelian disorders are hemophilia, color blindness, sickle cell anemia, phenylketonuria, etc. Whereas examples of chromosomal disorders are Down syndrome, Klinefelter syndrome, Turner syndrome. We have to study Mendelian disorders, that is hemophilia, sickle cell anemia, and phenylketonuria. If you study all the three disorders in a comparative manner, it will be better to understand. So, first we have to remember about the hemophilia. Hemophilia, it is a sex-linked recessive disease. The disease transmitted from unaffected carrier female to some of the male progeny. The disease is due to the single protein, cascade protein is affected. And the main symptoms are the defective individuals continuously bleed to a simple cut. So these are the important points regarding the hemophilia. Hemophilia is also called as a bleeder's disease or royal disease. It was first observed in the royal family of Europe. Person with this disorder, when injured, shows continue to bleed. That is, non-stop bleeding leads to the death. Absence of specific clotting factor in the blood is the main reason. That is, cascade protein, which are responsible for the clotting, they are affected. So here, these are the points you have to remember regarding the hemophilia. The next is sickle cell anemia. It is autosomal recessive disease. Transmission from parent to offspring when both parents are carriers of the disease. Cause of the disease, change in a gene causes the replacement of GAG by GUG, leading to the substitution of glutamic acid by valine at 6th position of beta globulin chain of hemoglobin. The mutant hemoglobin so formed polymerizes at low oxygen tension, resulting in the change of the shape of the RBC to sickle cell-like. So original shape is the round shape, it will become sickle-like in a sickle cell anemia. So here such individuals suffering from sickle cell anemia, they are having defective hemoglobin, and that defective hemoglobin is mainly due to the change in a amino acid of the hemoglobin chain. So a individual carries a defective hemoglobin and it is designated as HbS, due to which oxygen carrying capacity become less and original disc shaped RBC become the sickle shaped. HB hemoglobin is made up of alpha and beta chains of amino acids. In HbS, that is defective hemoglobin, sixth amino acid in beta chain is replaced by valine instead of glutamic acid. Therefore, RBC becomes sickle shaped. That is, GAG is replaced by GUG. GAG means glutamic acid is replaced by valine. So, these are the important points regarding the sickle cell anemia. The next disorder we have to study is phenylketonuria. Autosomal recessive disease, inborn error of metabolism. Phenylalanine is converted into tyrosine in a normal person with the enzyme phenylalanine hydroxylase. But when such enzyme is absent, such conversion is not possible, and therefore the person will suffer from this phenylketonuria. The enzyme responsible for this conversion gets mutated. So here you will find that the phenylalanine, which is an important amino acid, it is an essential amino acid, it converts into the tyrosine in a normal human being. But if a person is suffering from this disease, due to the lack of the enzyme phenylalanine hydroxylase, such conversion is not possible, and that phenylalanine is converted into phenylpyruvic acid and other derivatives. And such phenylpyruvic acid is accumulated in the brain, and the person is suffer from this disease. The main symptom is mental retardation. So these are three are Mendelian disorders. If you remember this comparatively, it is better to remember also and to understand also. The first picture regarding the sickle cell anemia, see the RBCs, which are normal RBCs, which are round in shape, and when they become the sickle shape, what changes occur? That is HB hemoglobin in normal HbA, that you will find that the amino acid 6th position GAG, it is called as a glutamic acid, 6th position in the amino acid chain, you will find it is replaced by GUG and the amino acid is valine. So HbS, it is a defective hemoglobin, HbA, it is a normal hemoglobin. So GAG becomes GUG, that is glutamic acid is replaced by valine. Here we have to study one more disease, that is color blindness. Color blindness, the X-linked disorder in which the person cannot discriminate red and green color. This defect is due to the mutation in certain genes present in the X chromosome. It occurs about 8% of the males and only about 0.4% of the females. Such persons cannot distinguish the red and green color properly. In these pictures, you will find if the person is suffering from such diseases, the red and green color will be look like a gray color. Types of the color blindness. Monochromatism. The affected individuals are totally color blind and unable to differentiate colors even in the bright light. They are called as a monochromatism. Whereas other type, dichromatism, the affected individuals is partially colorblind and is unable to differentiate some colors. The most common among them is red and green. Color blindness is also called as a daltonism. The red blindness is called protanopia, where the individuals see gray instead of red, while the green blindness is called deuteranopia. Here, the individuals see gray instead of green. After studying the Mendelian disorders, we have to study the chromosomal disorders. So, the three types of chromosomal disorders are Down syndrome, Klinefelter syndrome, and Turner syndrome. Here, change in a chromosome structure and number causes a series of abnormalities collectively known as a syndrome. The first one is Down syndrome. So here you will find the Down syndrome. Affected individuals have short sutures, small round head, furrowed tongue, partially open mouth, palm crease, congenital heart diseases, and mental retardation. So if you observe the chromosomal complement, it will be 47 XXXY. So this syndrome is also called as a 21st trisomy because extra copy of 21st chromosome is present. Therefore, chromosome number total will be the 47. It occurs in both male and female. Therefore, chromosomal complement is 45A plus XX or XY, or you can say total chromosomes will be 47 XXXY. The next is Klinefelter syndrome. So the affected individuals has an overall masculine development with gynomastia. Individual is sterile. That is, it is observed only in males and there is a additional copy of X chromosome. Therefore, they have the masculine development, but female-like characters are also developed. It is called as a gynecomastia. The chromosomal complement is 44A plus XSY. So total chromosome will be again 47 due to the additional copy of the X chromosome. The last one is Turner syndrome. Affected females are sterile. That is, it is observed only in females. The females are sterile and they have rudimentary ovaries. Secondary sexual characters are absent. So it is only observed in females. So the chromosomal complement will be 45XO. That is 44A plus XO. One X chromosome is absent. So these are three syndromes: Down syndromes, Klinefelter syndromes, and the Turner syndromes. They come under the chromosomal disorders. So here we have finished the chapter by studying the sex determination, that is sex determination in human, and the genetic disorders. In that we have studied Mendelian disorders and the chromosomal disorders. So under this genetics, if you concentrate on the main points, that is the summary. The first point, introduction. In the introduction, you have to remember the different definitions, like what is meant by the genetics, heredity, variation, phenotype, genotype, what is meant by the dominant and recessive characters, etc. In the next point, you have to remember correct statements of the laws of the Mendel. So there are totally 3 laws are there. Based on the monohybrid experiment, Mendel put forth law of dominance and law of segregation. And based on the dihybrid experiments, he put forth law of independent assortment. So you must know the statement of these 3 laws. The next is inheritance of one gene. So in the inheritance of one gene, you must know the schematic representation, considering the tall pea plant and the dwarf pea plant, as well as you have to remember correct phenotypic ratio and the genotypic ratio. Phenotypic ratio, 3 plants are tall, 1 is short, and the genotypic ratio is 1:2:1. So this schematic presentation with the help of Punnett square is required. Under the inheritance of one gene, we have also studied incomplete dominance by taking the red flower cross with the white flowers, you will get the pink color flowers. And there you will find the genotypic ratio and the phenotypic ratio is the same. That is 1:2:1. So this incomplete dominance is also important one. You must able to schematic representation with the Punnett square showing the genotypic ratio and the phenotypic ratio. There, one more point we have studied, that is the codominance. There we have considered the blood groups and the genotypes. 4 types of the blood groups, A, B, AB and O, and the genotypes. So A blood group, it is present both homozygous, heterozygous. B also homozygous, heterozygous. Whereas AB shows the codominance. And O blood group, it is a recessive. So you must know the blood groups and the genotypes. So all these are the main points under the inheritance of one gene. In the next point, inheritance of two genes. We have studied their dihybrid cross. So schematic representation with ratio. We have considered 2 characters, that is seed shape and seed color. There again, the Punnett square showing the 9:3, 3:1 ratio, phenotypic ratio, whereas genotypic ratio is 1:2, 2:4, 1:2, 1:1. So that ratio you must able to show in the Punnett square. That is a dihybrid cross. Under that, we have studied the chromosomal theory of inheritance and the definition of linkage and recombination. So all these points come under the inheritance of two genes. And in today's presentation, we have studied sex determination, that is sex determination in human, that is the XXXY type. The females are homogametic and the males are heterogametic. Male will decide. So it is a male heterogamy that we have studied. And the last point regarding the genetic disorders, 2 types of genetic disorders, Mendelian disorders and the chromosomal disorders. Mendelian disorders, hemophilia, white occurs, cascade protein involved in the clotting is affected. Then sickle cell anemia, that is glutamic acid is replaced by valine in the hemoglobin molecule, which is responsible for oxygen carrying in the blood. Then the third is PKU, phenylketonuria, phenylalanine. For this conversion, the enzyme is absent. Therefore, the person will suffer from the PKU. So all these 3 comes under the Mendelian disorders. And under the chromosomal disorders, Down syndrome, the Klinefelter syndromes and the Turner syndromes, chromosomal complements are important. It is also called as a karyotype. Down syndrome, the 44A plus XXXY, both male and female may be affected. And there is an extra chromosome on 21st chromosome. In Klinefelter syndromes, that is observed only in case of a male, 1 additional X chromosome will be there. And in Turner syndrome, which is present in the female, 1 less X chromosome will be there. So, if you see this summary, the summary point will give you idea regarding the points which comes under the genetics. With this, I have completed the chapter genetics. Along with this presentation, I will send you the question bank and the notes. To test your knowledge, you have to solve the question from the question bank and go through the notes. You have to write down the notes in a separate notebook, which I will check later on. Thank you.